Hello people, welcome to the video. Today it is essentially a vlog, but at the same time I'm bringing you my very first discussion video. Or should I say it's a video that I want to share a bit of insight on and maybe get some people's input, or people can maybe reply in their own way, comment wise or video wise. It's nothing major that I'm about to mention about. It's just something that happened at work today. Nothing bad. It was quite a positive thing, but basically, when I was at work earlier today, this lady and her daughter came through my checkout, and the little girl started talking to me, and she said, "No, I'm on holiday now," kind of thing, and then she said, "Oh, yeah," she was like, "I'm on holiday now, but not for long because I go back to school tomorrow." She rolled her eyes, kind of thing. And I was like, "Oh, I know what that feels like. Your first day back's terrible. Absolutely horrible when you go back to school, first day back, after some time off." And so just carried on talking to her and her mother, and then they went off. And then I said to her, "Oh, I wish I had your time off." You know, I was like, "I wish I had your time off." You know what I mean? All the time off that you lot have at school, that I miss. But I thought to myself after that, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, now that I'm at the age of, well, I'm 26 now, so I'm at the age now where I can kind of start thinking that when I was that age, when I was that little girl's age, at probably about 6 or 7, maybe, yeah, about 7 years old, 8 years old, I hated school. Absolutely hated school. And I loved, and I mean loved, the school holidays. And when you're a kid, you fucking love that. Yeah, I'm not saying that there was a couple of kids that I know from my year and the year above that loved the time off. I mean, it's great not to be at school, but they didn't like, they got bored after a couple of days in. But for me, school was absolutely horrible to me. I absolutely hated school. Absolutely hated school. I had no ambition in going to school at all. I wasn't a troublemaker or anything like that. I just didn't like it because of how I was being treated by other kids. But yet, what I'm trying to get at with this is that now I'm at the age to kind of think to myself, when I'm looking at that little girl and I kind of see myself in her shoes at that age, free of thought, and she doesn't have to worry about life when she gets older, because life isn't all smelling of roses. Life takes a lot of twists and turns, and it really puts it into perspective of how much you miss your childhood, and how much you had it easy as a child, where you would go to school. Yeah, not many kids really enjoyed school. To be quite fair with you, they might probably have only gone to school because they maybe had a favourite subject or something like that. But a lot of kids do not like school, mainly because it's boring, and this, that and the other, and they've got homework that they have to do and things like that. And but yeah, it's just like, it really puts it into perspective. I just like saw myself stood there and just thinking to myself, like, bloody hell, we had it friggin' easy at school. Even though there was hard times, I can now relate to myself that we had a pretty cool childhood. All the times, like me and Sam, yeah, Triple F Firestone, we were both at the same primary school. That's how me and Sam know each other. We are childhood friends. In fact, we met each other at the age of 6 or 7 at primary school. So basically, me and Sam grew up pretty much like two brothers throughout all the hardships of school and everything. And to think that what we used to get up to at school was unbelievable. what else did we used to do? Oh yeah, at primary school, me and Sam came up with an idea, like an original game, like this game what we used to play, and it was a mixture of Power Rangers and what was it? It was basically it was based around the Power Rangers thing, but it was actually a creation from Sam's imagination. But me and Sam both really enjoyed playing it, and we called it Golden Knights. And there was like this little tree in the middle in the main playground, and it had like a brick wall around it, a circular brick wall, and that used to be our fortress. I think we recruited one or two people. Oh no, my mate Chris, but basically my mate Chris, he became like the third member of the Golden Knights, and the three of us just played that because we were kind of learners, you know what I mean? We kind of like clung to one another because of how vulnerable and how lonely we all was. And basically, just to be honest, I know I'm kind of putting a much of a dampener and making this quite a depressing thing, but if you think about it, throughout the hardships and throughout our great friendship during our childhood between myself and my two mates that I met in primary school, then went up to secondary school with, you know, it was a great time. You know, we was really imaginative. We used to play Beast Wars as well on the school field at primary school. When it was airing, me and Sam were massive fans of Beast Wars. I used to be Rat Trap, maybe my favourite character at the time, and I think he used to be Cheetor. Sam's massive fan of Cheetor. It's great to think, because I forgot about all that. I really did forget of how great my childhood was. Just because of that little girl speaking to me, and the way she was kind of like saying, "Oh, I'm back to school tomorrow, I don't like school," you know, that kind of thing. And she says, you know, like, you know, being on holiday. And I was like, oh, it's great being on holiday, isn't it? And I said, you know, because if you think about it, now that I'm at the age of, I'm looking at them as an adult now. But to be honest, it's ace, because once you're, you know, the point of this video is, for me, is embrace your childhood. Any young kids watching this video now, I very doubt it, but you never know. Anybody that I know, my good close friends that have kids, and I know there's many of you, you know, tell them always to embrace their childhood. Embrace it, because one day it will be all gone. Life will just grasp you by the neck and never let go. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. And literally, you really have to kind of remember your childhood, because it brings back such great memories. And what me and mates that I met over school times, you know, what we used to get up to, what I used to get up to, even though the good times overshadow the bad at school, even though I did go a couple of years where I had no friends at all, and it was, I think it was near the end of the second year of primary school, I think it was, where I met Sam for the first time. And, you know, it's awesome to really just to take a moment to think about that, and just to see how easy you had it, how life was so goddamn awesome and easy. But, you know, I take a lot from that period of time. I really do. And it's just awesome just to think back, and just to think that life wasn't so bad. Even though when I was in that situation, life seemed, at that age, life seemed a lot more different. Yeah, but I'm going to bring this to an end now. I've been speaking way too long. I just wanted to bring this up because it was something that really occurred to me, and I wanted to just share it with you. If anybody would like to comment, if even so, please, video responses as well. I would so love to see people make their own videos and really go to town and detail of what they used to get up to as a child, and what they remember, and what awesomeness happened when I was a child, what they can remember. Please do. Comment, respond, video respond, whatever. I'd so look forward to seeing them. thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you ever so much.